Good morning. In today's session, we have to study about the Wayne Bridge oscillator. We will wait for other students. Until that, we will revise our previous session. हर्षदा स्क्रीन दिख रहा है? आवाज आ रही है अच्छे से? हर्षदा, are you there? Pranali?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have seen in previous session about the oscillator. If we have to use amplifier as an oscillator, then we have to follow Barkhausen criteria. And Barkhausen criteria says that if we have to use amplifier as an oscillator, then we have to satisfy two conditions. The loop gain, this is nothing but AV into beta. Beta is nothing the feedback factor, and AV means the voltage gain. It means what? If that feedback amplifier is giving loop gain equal to 1, means what? A into beta if we are having value as a 1. And second condition is what? The loop phase shift will be 0 or a 360 degree. So loop phase shift will be the angle of A and angle of beta. दोनों का जो addition है that will be 36 360 degree. Or angle of A is nothing but it is the angle of amplifier circuit, and beta is a feedback, so it is the angle of feedback circuit. If addition of these two angle is 360 degree, then we can use feedback amplifier as a oscillator. So then we have studied about the classification of oscillator, in which we have seen there are two types of oscillator, sinusoidal and non-sinusoidal. In sinusoidal, again there are three subtypes. These are the RC oscillator, in which we can use resistor and capacitor. Then another type is the LC oscillator. It means what? Here we can use inductor and capacitor. And crystal oscillator, there are two types of the crystal oscillator, Miller's and the Pierce oscillator. So in our syllabus, we have to study about only RC oscillator. RC oscillator is divided into three subgroup. These are called as the RC, phase shift oscillator and Wayne Bridge oscillator. As the name gives, in RC phase shift, we are giving the phase shift. Phase shift is nothing but there will be the phase difference. So by using RC circuit, we can give 180-degree phase shift, and by using feedback network, we can give 180-degree phase shift. It means what? The addition of amplifier gain and the addition of angle of feedback will become 360 degree. So our Barkhausen criteria will get satisfied here. And in Wayne Bridge, as name give, Wayne is nothing but it is discovered by Wayne, and here if we are using the Wayne in Wayne Bridge, it means what? Here we can use resistor and capacitor that will be appear in a Wayne Bridge, because its efficiency is high. That's why we are using Wayne Bridge oscillator, because we can compensate the value of unknown resistance, because there is a rheostat. This is nothing but a potentiometer at one terminal in the Wayne Bridge. So we have to see RC phase shift and Wayne Bridge. RC phase shift already we have seen our last session. So in RC phase shift oscillator, we are using lead and lag network. Lag network means what? If we are using resistor first and then capacitor, you can see here in this circuit, resistor R1 is first as compared to the capacitor, and due to which the output value of voltage decreases with respect to frequency. You can see here, this is the graph for the lag network. And if you see R2 and C2, you can see capacitor is used in a circuit before as compared to the resistor. So we can call this portion as the lead network. And if you see the graphical structure of the output voltage for this R2, C2 lead network, you can see the value of output voltage increases with increase in the frequency. So this is the lead and lag network. And here, if you are using only RC circuit, we are getting the attenuation equal to 1 by 3. We will get beta equal to 1 by 3. And here, the frequency of lead and lag network. where we are using only RC circuit. That time their frequency will be 1 upon 2 pi RC. These are the concepts related with the RC feedback network. But in our syllabus, we have to see RC feedback circuit with MOSFET. So we can see. This is again concept only about the RC phase shift oscillator. So what I have said, I, I have told that if we are using the amplifier, as the name given, RC phase shift, there will be 180-degree phase shift given by this amplifier. This is the negative feedback amplifier. You can see negative term output is connected to the negative terminal of input. So we can say this is the negative feedback amplifier and this is give us 180-degree phase shift. But we know when we are using lead network, at the output, we will get maximum phase shift approaching 90 degree. But it is actually less than 90 degree, due to which we are using 3 RC network. So we will get 60, 60, 60. It means what? Here we will get 180 degree phase shift. इसका 180, इसका 180. मतलब क्या हो रहा है? There is a phase shift of 360 degree. So here Barkhausen criteria will get satisfied. And if you calculate the output frequency and beta, these are the mathematical equations for the frequency and the beta. In RC network, we are getting 1 upon 2 pi RC. And when we are using with RC network amplifier, that time output frequency will be 1 upon 2 pi square root of 6 RC. And beta is 1 upon 29. Sometimes there will be question in exam, like they will give the value of output frequency, they will give the value of capacitor, they will give the value of voltages, and you are supposed to calculate the value of R. So what we have to do, just we have to put the things we know and then the missing term you will get. जिसका वैल्यू तुम्हें नहीं पता है उसका वैल्यू तुम्हें मिल जाएगा. Okay. So this is the circuit which we have to study in our syllabus. RC oscillator using FET. So what we can do here, instead of amplifier, direct one IC का जो amplifier है, IC chip, what we can do here, we can use amplifier by using the MOSFET. This is the circuit of FET as a amplifier, which we have studied in our first unit. This is the RC feedback amplifier and it will give us 180-degree phase shift at the output. But we have to give it this output as feedback to the input. हम क्या कर रहे हैं, ये output फिर से as an input दे रहे हैं. But if there will be 180-degree phase shift, Barkhausen criteria will not get satisfied and we cannot use that circuit as an oscillator. So what we can do here, we can use free RC network. And which RC network? These are the lead network, because firstly capacitor is connected and then resistor. So what output value of voltage will be increases with increase in frequency. So here this is the circuit diagram for RC oscillator using FET, and here output frequency will be this one, F0 equal to 1 upon 2 pi RC into 1 upon square root of 6. This is the RC phase shift oscillator. So here we are using lead and lag network. Lead network means what? If we are using before capacitor and then resistor, we can call that network as the lead network. And if we are using in a circuit resistor before as compared to the capacitor, then gain will decreases with respect to frequency. So we can call this as the lag network, because here output voltage will decreases, due to which the value of gain will be less. And if we are using lead and lag network at the time, lead means what? First capacitor, then resistor. And again I am using first resistor before the capacitor. So we can say we are using lead and lag network. So in lag network, the value of beta will decreases. The value of gain will be decreases. And in lead network, the value of the gain will be increases with increase in frequency. This is the graph for the lead and lag and lead lag network. Now we want to see in our today's session Wien bridge oscillator. You can see here when I am using the Wien bridge. We are calling this Wien bridge because here we can see we are using circuit which will look like a bridge. Here we are using one resistor and capacitor in series. Here we are using resistor and capacitor are in parallel, and remaining two sides will be worked as only resistor. This circuit is called as a Wien bridge circuit, and when we are using Wien bridge circuit with a amplifier, because we are using Wien bridge as a feedback. You can see here the output is connected to this terminal, A terminal, and then its output will be given as a feedback to the B terminal. And where we are giving this output, we are again giving it to the negative terminal. So what we can say here, we are using Wien bridge oscillator in which Wien bridge give us 180-degree phase shift and the amplifier will give us the 180-degree phase shift. So here 180 plus 180, that will be 360 degree. So we can say Barkhausen criteria will get satisfied. So this is the circuit diagram for the Wien bridge oscillator. You can see this is the output voltage which is a sinusoidal, and here where we are giving the input, we are giving input as a feedback from the output, and that will be again sinusoidal. So here we can see now Wien bridge oscillator using, this is the same circuit diagram. You can see this is the same, but instead of this bridge, what I have done, I have taken this resistor capacitor directly, this R1 is called as the feedback Wien bridge. It means what? Here we can adjust the value of resistance. क्योंकि वहां जो होता है वो रिवोस्टैट होता है, तो उसकी वजह से हम क्या बोलते हैं उसको, वेरिएबल रेजिस्टर, एंड यू कैन चेंज दैट वैल्यू. This is the same circuit diagram, but here I am using bridge like a structure, but instead of bridge I can distribute these four devices as RF, this is the feedback resistance, RB, which is the rheostat. The value of resistance will get changed. हम change कर सकते हैं, and this is the value of resistance which will be in series with the capacitor. And एक जो resistor था, that is parallel with the capacitor, the same circuit diagram. And if you calculate their impedance, that will be Z1 equal to R1 upon R1 C1S plus 1. This is the capacitor's value. And again, if you are calculating for the Z2, this is nothing but the impedance of that RC network. That will be R2 C2 plus 1 upon C2. This is nothing but, as I have given the name to this amplifier as a source, that's why I have written here. Yes, there is no need to write that suffix. You can directly take Z2 equal to R2 C2 plus 1 upon C2. This is the Wien bridge oscillator. Now we have to see Wien bridge oscillator using FET. What we have to do when we are using here FET network? You can see I am using here two FETs. So we can say we are using here two RC network, because if you see what I have done, when I am using two FETs, at that time I am using one resistor and one capacitor. Here also, so we can say here we are using two stage RC network, and this is the Wien bridge, because here we are using R1 and C1 in series, R2 C2 as parallel, and two resistors that will be here R3 and R4, and we are taking this as a input from the output यहाँ से connect किया है, and we are giving that feedback as a input to the oscillator. So this is the Wien bridge oscillator. It is the low frequency oscillator using RC in the feedback network. You can see here what we have done in feedback network. Also we are using Wien bridge. In feedback network we are using Wien bridge, and Wien bridge is consist of resistor and capacitor. So what we can say? We can say the Wien bridge oscillator is using RC network in the feedback network. RC network it is using in the feedback network, and it can generate low frequency, and that low frequency will be from 10 hertz to 1 megahertz. We can we can generate Wien bridge oscillator using FET, using op-amp, using BJT. And if you see the circuit diagram of the Wien bridge oscillator, Wien bridge it consists of two-stage RC coupled amplifier. This network is nothing but we are using two feedback amplifier. So we can say Wien bridge oscillator it consists of two stage of the RC coupled amplifier and Wien bridge as a feedback and Wien bridge as a feedback network. The feedback network is the feedback network is it is, if you see, we can see here in this is the output and we are taking here as a feedback. So if you see this diagram, we are using first resistor, then capacitor. And if you see here, we are using first capacitor, then resistor. So we can see in feedback network, we are using lead and lag network. हमने जो lead and lag network देखा है, that we are using in a feedback network. And at amplifier, we are using two-stage RC coupled amplifier. And the net phase shift of two amplifier will be 0 because one RC phase shift oscillator we will give. हमने जो RC phase shift oscillator देखा है, if we are using this RC feedback amplifier, if we are using only one RC feedback amplifier, we are getting 180-degree phase shift. So what we can say, when we are using here, when we are using here two-stage RC coupled amplifier, one RC coupled amplifier we will give us 180-degree phase shift. So these two-stage RC coupled amplifier will provide net phase shift that will be 360-degree. So therefore Parkinson criteria will get satisfied. And now we can use this amplifier circuit as a oscillator. Hence, we can take lead-lag network such that frequency of oscillations will be, the frequency of oscillations will be, हमने देखा है RC network का क्या रहता है frequency, if we are not using anything, RC network उसका frequency क्या होता है 1/2 pi RC. So here the same frequency we will get in the Wien bridge oscillator. The frequency of Wien bridge oscillator will be 1/2 pi RC. But instead this in RC coupled we will get 1/2 pi RC into 1 upon square root of 6 because due to this RC phase shift network, because again it is giving us 180-degree phase shift. But हम यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे हैं, Wien bridge oscillator use कर रहे हैं. So Wien bridge that will not give any phase shift. So only we are using here two RC coupled amplifier, two-stage RC coupled amplifier that will individually give 180-degree phase shift. So their total will be 360-degree. So output frequency we will get as a 1/2 pi, in bracket you can write R1 C1 into R2 C2 because this we are using as a feedback. हम क्या कर रहे हैं, ये दोनों का और ये दोनों का as a feedback हम ये गेट टर्मिनल को दे रहे हैं. So and if the value of resistors are same तो क्या हो जाएगा, R square C square square root में. So you will get output frequency will be 1/2 pi RC when the values of R1 and R2 are equal and C1 and C2 are equal. And phase shift we will give as a इसका 180-degree and इसका 180-degree. We are using two-stage RC coupled amplifier, so we will get phase shift of a 360-degree. But here, if you see, we will get beta equal to 1 by 3. This is the value of beta. And already we have seen in the RC network, वहाँ पे beta हमको, you can see here, we are getting here beta as a 1 by 3. But if we have to use this Vein bridge as a oscillator, हमें ये यदि amplifier as a oscillator use करना है, so what we will need, we have to follow the Barkhausen criteria, and Barkhausen criteria will tell the beta value will be 1. It means what? The gain will be, loop gain will be 1. So with second condition to follow as this FET amplifier as a Vein bridge oscillator, we have to take A equal to 3. That is nothing but voltage gain will be 3. So if you multiply A and B, beta का value क्या है? 1 by 3. A का value है 3. So 3 into 1 by 3, we will get the value as a 1. So here we are using positive as well as the negative feedback. Shivputra, please mute yourself. Okay. So we can say here, when we have to use 2 RC phase shift amplifier as oscillator, we will get 180-degree phase shift by one individually one RC coupled amplifier. So addition of 2-stage RC coupled amplifier phase shift will be 360 degree, and here we will get beta equal to 1 by 3. So to fulfill Barkhausen criteria, we have to take AV as a 3. So here, due to this reason, we are using lead and lag network. So we will get feedback attenuation as a 1 by 3 and gain as a 3. So we will get multiplication of A into beta. That is nothing but the Barkhausen criteria. Barkhausen criteria क्या बोलता है? A is nothing but gain into beta. This is the feedback factor. That will have value as a unity. Unity means 1. So if we are taking gain as a 3, we will get value as a 1. But unfortunately, it is difficult to get gain as a 3. So what we can do? To satisfy this condition, we can cascade FET. We can cascade FET. मतलब हम एक से ज़्यादा FET amplifier we can take as a amplifier, operational amplifier. So to overcome this problem, we can provide gain as a 3 by using externally negative feedback. So we can give this as a negative feedback and you will get gain as a 3. And your Barkhausen criteria will get satisfied. So here we can see that Vein bridge oscillator will use Vein bridge as a feedback network, where we can use lead and lag network. Lead and lag means what? We are using here where output will increases with respect to frequency and output will decreases with respect to frequency, because we are using here first resistor then capacitor, so that will work as a lag network. And here we are using firstly capacitor from to this side and then resistor, so we are using here lead network also. So we can say this oscillator is called as a bridge oscillator. We can have continuous variation in the form of frequency by varying the value of capacitor and the resistor, because we are using here one resistor as a rheostat. So two capacitors in Vein bridge oscillator, the C1 and C2, can change continuously. What can do here? This capacitor can change the frequency continuously. We can use this capacitor as a changing value of a capacitor, variable capacitor. If we are giving here one arrow, slanting like arrow, so we can say this capacitor as variable capacitor, and we can adjust the value of capacitor. So we can use here Vein bridge oscillator to build amplifier as a oscillator. And to satisfy Barkhausen criteria, here we are taking gain as a 3. So you will get A into beta equal to 1. So this is the frequency for the Wien bridge oscillator, and this is the A into beta equal to beta equal to 1 by 3, and A into beta will be 1. Now we can see the differences between oscillators. We have seen RC phase shift, we have seen Wien bridge. In RC phase shift network, we can see we are using 3 section of RC. हम क्या कर रहे थे वहां पे? We are using here 3 section of RC. Here we are using 3 section of RC. But in Wien bridge, what we can do? In Wien bridge, we are using first capacitor, then resistor. ये यहाँ पे first capacitor, then resistor. So this is the lead network. Again, first resistor, then capacitor. This is the lag network. So here in Wien bridge oscillator, we are using feedback network as a lead lag network. And here we are using feedback network which will consist of 3 RC sections. Here in RC phase shift oscillator, feedback network will provide 180-degree phase shift. But Wien bridge oscillator will not give any phase shift. It is not giving phase shift. We will get in RC phase shift oscillator phase shift by using only 2-stage RC coupled amplifier. ये 180 दे रहा है, ये 180, और ये जो Wien bridge है, it is not giving any amount of phase shift. So we can say the feedback network does not produce any phase shift. The phase shift introduced by op-amp. अब हम यहाँ पे जो op-amp use कर रहे थे, this is the amplifier, RC phase shift amplifier. So what we can say here, RC phase shift amplifier will give 180-degree phase shift. और यहाँ हमें कितना दे रहा है ये RC oscillator? It will give us 360-degree because we are taking 2-stage amplifier which will give us 360-degree phase shift, or we can say it is the 0-degree phase shift. So we can say op-amp in the circuit does not introduce any phase shift, or it is introducing 360-degree phase shift. Again, if you see here we are using op-amp is in a inverting mode, and here we are using op-amp that will be in non-inverting mode. Inverting means what? If we are connecting output to the negative point, you can see the diagram. Here we are connecting this feedback as a इसके पहले का diagram. हाँ. Here we can see we are using this op-amp. Here we are connecting output to the negative terminal. So we are calling this as the inverting amplifier. But here we are what we are doing here in Wien bridge. We are using here Wien bridge oscillator, which is not giving any phase shift. ये हमें कोई phase shift दे ही नहीं रहा है. So here we can say the op-amp used in RC phase shift oscillator is an inverting op-amp. And op-amp that is used in Wien bridge, it is the non-inverting. The oscillation frequency of oscillator, RC phase shift oscillator is 1 upon 2 pi RC into 1 upon square root of 6. And the gain will be greater than equal to 29, or we can say beta value is equal to 1 upon 29. तुम feedback factor के इसमें बोल सकते हो, या you can say in the form of gain. So A into beta will be 1, but in Wien bridge oscillator, when we will see about the gain, we are taking gain that will be equal to or greater than 3 to satisfy Barkhausen criteria, because here we will get beta equal to 1 by 3. हमें बीटा का वैल्यू वहां पे 1 by 3 मिल रहा था. That's why we will take here A that is equal to or less than 3, greater than or equal to 3. Here we have finished our second unit. So we will revise what we have seen our second unit. If anyone is facing any issue, you can ask me. Otherwise, we will revise our whole second unit. किसी को कोई डाउट है तो पूछ सकते हो. So In our second unit, we have seen about MOSFET as diode. If we are connecting drain terminal with gate terminal, it means what? If we are shorting the drain with gate, we are calling that MOSFET as a diode. And if we are using MOSFET as a diode, we will get current will flow because of majority as well as minority carrier, and we can use MOSFET as a diode that can be used as a current control device, that can be used as voltage control device, power control device. But PN junction diode, we can work only as a current control device. Then we have seen we can use MOSFET as a switch. We have seen MOSFET as a resistor, and that resistor will be active resistor because FET is an active device. Instead of simple resistor, if we are using MOSFET as active resistor, the space will require or the space will require for resistor on IC, that will be very less, and their power dissipation will be very less. So heat generated will be very less. So we can neglect the use of heat sink because रेजिस्टर का जो वैल्यू होता है वो मॉसफेट के कंपैरिजन में बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. सो हम क्या कर सकते हैं, वो रेजिस्टर की जगह मॉसफेट एज अ रेजिस्टर वी कैन यूज. देन वी हैव सीन करंट सिंक एंड द करंट सोर्स. If MOSFET will absorbing the current, we are saying that device as a current sink. And if it is producing the current, we are saying that device as a current source. Then we have seen active load inverter, CMOS inverter, in which we are using NMOS as well as PMOS. NMOS हम use करते हैं downward side पे, ऊपर के side पे we are using their PMOS. Then we have studied about the current mirror. So current mirror means what? If we are giving voltage to only one MOSFET and it is generating voltage at the second MOSFET, and the same value we will get at the second MOSFET. We can say second transistor will mirror the image of first transistor. So we can say that device as a current mirror. मतलब जो हम इनपुट में दे रहे हैं वही हमें सेकेंड ट्रांजिस्टर के वहां एज अ इनपुट मिल रहा है. So we can say that as a current mirror. Then we have studied about the negative feedback. If we are giving some output response from output to the input, we can call that as a feedback. And if we are giving positive feedback, it means what? Output will be in phase with input. Output will be in phase with feedback. That time we can say that as a positive feedback. So oscillator is using positive feedback and amplifier is using negative feedback because the output which we will get in the amplifier, that will be having 180-degree phase shift with the feedback network. So we can say amplifier we are using as a feedback. Then we have seen classification of negative feedback amplifier. These are nothing but voltage amplifier, current amplifier, transconductance amplifier, transresistance amplifier. We have studied these values are depending on the value of load resistance, value of output resistance, value of input resistance, and value of source resistance. Because in feedback amplifier we are using source and we are using one device as a amplifier. Again, we are using the value of load resistance at the output, and depending on the value of resistance, we can classify negative feedback amplifier into 4 types. Then again, we have seen negative feedback amplifier topologies, in which we have seen the value of voltage series amplifier, voltage current voltage shunt amplifier, current series amplifier, current shunt amplifier. Again, these are depending on the value of source resistance, load resistance, input resistance. Then we have studied about the oscillator. If oscillator will produce the output that will be sinusoidal, that will be periodic. So we can say that device as a oscillator. And feedback amplifier का जो output होता है वो कैसे होता है? The output of feedback amplifier will be amplified with compared to the input voltage. यहाँ हमें amplified नहीं मिलता है because we are not providing any input voltage. Oscillator will work without necessity of input signal. And here we will give oscillator as a periodic output. So we can say oscillator will give us sinusoidal output. Then we have seen if we have to use feedback amplifier as a oscillator, we have to follow Barkhausen criteria, in which loop gain will be 1 and the loop phase shift will be 360 degree. This is nothing but 2 pi or a 0 degree. Then we have seen about the feedback oscillator, in which amplifier will give 180-degree phase shift and that feedback network will give 180-degree phase shift. So here we will get sustained oscillation, in which Barkhausen criteria will get satisfied. Then we have seen the differences between amplifier and oscillator. Amplifier will use negative feedback. Oscillator will use positive feedback. Amplifier, there is need of input voltage. Oscillator, there is no need of the input voltage. It can give output without application of an input. Then amplifier not generate any periodic signal. It will give amplified output. But oscillator will not give amplified output. It will give the periodic signal as a output. These are the some differences. Then we have seen the classification oscillator. In our syllabus, we have to see sinusoidal, in which two RC oscillator, RC phase shift oscillator and the RC vein bridge oscillator. We can see in RC phase shift oscillator, we are using RC network, lead and lag network. If we are using first capacitor, then capacitor, we will get value of output voltage decreasing. So we can say that network as a lag. And if we are using first capacitor, then resistor, we are calling that as the lead network. And if we are using both at a time, we can say it is the lead lag network. Then we have seen RC phase shift oscillator, in which we are giving feedback by using 3 RC lead network, and we will get 180-degree phase shift by using negative feedback amplifier. So in our syllabus, we have to use MOSFET as a feedback amplifier, which we will give 180-degree phase shift, and here this feedback network, which we will making from 3 RC network lead network, that will give 180-degree phase shift. And here the frequency will be 1 upon 2 pi RC into 1 upon square root of 6, and the gain will be 29 and beta will be 1 upon 29. So A into beta will be 1. A into beta जो लूप गेन है उसका वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगा 1. We have studied about lead and lag network. Then we have seen vein bridge oscillator, in which we are using op-amp. Instead of this op-amp, we are using two-stage RC amplifier that will give each 180-degree phase shift. So those stage use कर रहे हैं, so you will get 360-degree phase shift. And here we are using vein bridge as a feedback network, because we are using here variable capacitor, so we can adjust the value of capacitor. So here we can see the vein bridge oscillator using FET. Here we are using two-stage RC coupled amplifier. You will get output frequency as 1 upon 2 pi RC and beta equal to 1 by 3. A equal to 3. So A into beta will be 1. Then we have seen the differences between oscillator, which oscillator, RC phase shift oscillator and the vein bridge oscillator. You will get output frequency of vein bridge as a RC network, 1 upon 2 pi RC. And here the frequency in the RC phase shift oscillator is 1 upon 2 pi square root of 6 RC. We are using here op-amp as inverting. Here we are using op-amp as a non-inverting. These are the some differences in the oscillator. Thank you. If anyone is facing any issue, you can ask me. Now I am taking your attendance. आज मैं असाइनमेंट सेंड करूंगी, सबको कंप्लीट करना है, और इसी वीक में इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सर्किट का और इलेक्ट्रिकल सर्किट का दोनों का टेस्ट है, बिकॉज वी हैव फिनिश्ड द सेकेंड यूनिट. थैंक यू. यू गाइस कैन लीव नाउ. असाइनमेंट फर्स्ट भी सबमिट नहीं हुआ है अभी तक, वो भी सबमिट करना है और सेकेंड भी सबमिट करना है.